This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. We are watching the weather this noon hour as we take a live look outside of our studios. Not looking too good out there, is it? You see some maybe precipitation coming down. We're bracing for a wintry wallop, high winds, Arctic air, and some snow. Let's bring in meteorologist Nicole to tell us more about it. Nicole, what can we expect?
Yeah, it's not looking too pleasant out there. It's looking like we're getting kind of a sleet in La Crosse right now because we are still technically above freezing, but it's not going to be that way for very much longer. As you can see live on radar right now, there is a little bit of some rain or at least some sleet out ahead of the snow that's passing through the area right now, just because after the snow passes through, it's definitely going to be getting us below freezing. Right now, we're still at 39, so of course we're seeing more of that rain, but it definitely could be causing for some slicker conditions in the next hour or so out on the road. We're getting that wind already as well. You can see wind speeds around 20 miles an hour, 26 miles an hour in Eau Claire. Gusts are already up to 40 miles an hour. As you can see, those trees and that long grass is blowing around there. Temperatures already below freezing in Eau Claire, so that's just what's to come for the rest of the area. We are in a wind advisory right now. This is going to go until about midnight with winds around 20 to 30 miles an hour, gusting up to 50 miles an hour. So definitely, if you have any plans outside, try to limit your time outside today. It's not going to be the best day for it. And keeping your hands on your wheel when you're driving later today, because it's going to be windy and there could be some slick conditions with some poor visibility. So I'll be able to break down all the details coming up in a little bit.
All right, Nicole, we will see you then. Thank you. President-elect Trump is sticking with Pete Hegseth. That is his embattled choice to be Secretary of Defense, for now at least. He is reportedly considering some other options. CBS's Erica Brown has more details from Washington.
Pete Hegseth arrived on Capitol Hill with his wife by his side for more meetings with senators, even as his nomination for Defense Secretary is running into trouble.
I spoke to the president-elect this morning. He said, keep going, keep fighting. Behind you all the way.
New reports came out this week alleging Hegseth was forced out as head of a veterans nonprofit in 2016 amid allegations of financial mismanagement, sexual misconduct, and repeated intoxication. Allegations his lawyer denied.
This was not something of which we were aware, nor was President Trump aware of them.
The New York Times also published a 2018 email from Hegseth's mother in which she called him an abuser of women and said, "I have no respect for any man that belittles, lies, cheats, sleeps around, and uses women for his own power and ego." Penelope Hegseth told Fox News she retracted that email 2 hours after it was sent and issued a direct appeal to President-elect Trump.
I want to say thank you for your belief in my son. We all believe in him. We really believe that he is not that man he was 7 years ago.
CBS News has learned Trump is considering replacing Hegseth with his former political rival, Ron DeSantis. The Florida governor has echoed some of Hegseth's same criticisms of the Pentagon.
I'm taking out all the social experimentation, all the woke, all the political, ripping it out and throwing it in the trash can.
But for now, Hegseth continues his fight for the nomination. Erica Brown, CBS News, Washington.
CBS News has learned Trump was not fully aware of the details surrounding a sexual assault allegation against Hegseth in 2017. He insists he did nothing wrong. Some breaking news we're following out of New York City. A United Healthcare CEO fatally shot outside of a hotel in Manhattan. Police say the victim is 50-year-old Brian Thompson. He was shot in the chest, they say. Witnesses say the suspect fled the scene on a bike. Police do have surveillance footage. You're seeing those photos right here. You see the suspect standing outside the hotel aiming a gun. Investigators say this was a targeted shooting. And South Korea is being rocked by its worst political crisis in decades after its president declared martial law and was then forced to call it off. The president's late-night declaration created a storm outside the parliament building where members battled soldiers to get inside. Remy Inocencio is in Seoul, that is.
Screaming no to martial law, thousands of South Korean civilians clashed with soldiers and police outside the country's National Assembly. After deeply unpopular President Yoon Suk-yeol stunned critics and supporters with his 11 p.m. declaration of martial law. He blamed opposition Democrats for bringing his conservative administration to a standstill and, without proof, collusion with North Korea. South Korea is no stranger to martial law, declared at least 15 times through authoritarian regimes since its founding.
What's different this time that martial law was declared is that it was done so immaturely. President Yoon did not have the support of his cabinet. He did not have the support of his own party.
But following protocol, police officers and soldiers with rifles blocked the entrance to the assembly. After 1 a.m., lawmakers that had fought their way inside voted to block martial law in a unanimous emergency vote, 190-0. Washington has a deeply vested interest in stability in South Korea. Roughly 28,000 American troops are stationed here, in part to deter a nuclear-armed North Korea and its backers.
Without a vibrant democracy in South Korea, forces within China, within North Korea will likely feel emboldened.
And President Yoon is now facing fierce calls for his resignation. If that does not happen, there is a bill winding its way through the legislature, the National Assembly, to impeach him. Ramy Inocencio, CBS News, Seoul.
And Governor Tony Evers will be in La Crosse later today. The stop is part of his budget listening session tour. The event is set for 5:30 p.m. at Northside Elementary School. The public will be allowed to give input on the state's 2025 to 27 budget. A new hospital is in the works for Lake Hallie after the Chippewa Valley Health Cooperative announced a land purchase agreement. The co-op now plans to share some more details about the new full-service hospital at a community meeting on Monday night. That meeting will start at 6 at the Heidi Center in Chippewa Falls. Doors will open at 5:15. La Crosse students are getting help with reading thanks to new grants from the Public Education Foundation. The foundation awarded $88,000 this morning, bringing decodable books to K through 2nd grade classrooms, advanced literacy training for 3rd through 5th grade teachers. School officials say this community support helps reach district goals sooner.
What's nice about the extra practice is that the pictures of the nonfiction can help with vocabulary for all of our students, including my students that are learning 2 languages. So we're very excited for this opportunity to read extra books that have extra practice.
The foundation plans to provide more than $350,000 total to La Crosse schools in 2024. If you have Spectrum, a heads out about an overnight outage in Holmen. According to Holmen PD, your phone and internet service will be down from midnight till 6 a.m. tomorrow while crews work to make repairs. That means you won't be able to reach Holmen Police, the library, or Village Hall by phone. If you need police for a non-emergency, you can call dispatch. Remember, 911 still works in emergencies. News 8 Now's Joy of Sharing event is just 2 days away now. We are hosting 2 donation drives on Friday, one at Festival Foods in Onalaska, the other at Festival in La Crosse. We'll be collecting monetary donations, food, and toys while we are there. Coming up, Frontier Airlines making a big change that could transform your next budget flight. What the carrier has in store for 2025 in minutes.
It's time for the Chris Kindle Market on Water Street in downtown Sparta. Shop artisan vendors, food and spirits in over 33 huts. Enjoy hot chocolate, cider, or find the beer house in Creekside. For more information, go to bikesparta.com or visit us on Facebook.
Are your toilets in need of an upgrade? Not only can older toilets be uncomfortable, they can also clog more and increase your utility bills. At Maxwell White, we offer professionally trusted Kohler toilets. Our popular best-selling toilet is the Kohler Highline, available in various heights to provide ultimate accessibility and ease of use. Don't wait. Start enjoying the exceptional power, innovation, and water-saving sustainability of a new Kohler toilet. Trust the toilet experts at Maxwell White. Plumbing done right. Call today.
Your journey to wellness begins at Vernon Memorial Healthcare, where excellence in orthopedic care is a reality. From initial consultation to post-operative recovery, every step of the way is tailored to you. The numerous awards for orthopedic services are a testament to our entire team's skill and dedication. Your path to wellness is paved with our unwavering support and expertise. Trust us for a brighter, more active tomorrow. Vernon Memorial Healthcare.
If your home was looking drab, trade it in. Trade it in. The furniture's old and yucky, trade it in. Trade it in. If you're seeking a solution, then King's your resolution. If you're tired of your look, then trade it in. Trade it in.
At King's Trade-In Sale, trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. Plus, get free delivery and 12 months no interest payments at the King Furniture Trade-In Sale.
Stay warm and cozy this winter with La Crosse Fireplace Company and receive a 30% federal tax credit. Unlike a traditional steel wood stove, a Hearthstone soapstone wood stove delivers consistent heat using beautiful soapstone. Purchase your Hearthstone wood stove before the end of the year and receive a 30% federal tax credit on the entire package and installation. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
It's time for the Chris Kindle Market on Water Street in downtown Sparta. Visit Sparta's traditional European winter market for local artisan wares, baked goods, glue vine, handmade ornaments, and more. Go to bikesparta.com for a complete list of events or visit us on Facebook.
Welcome back. The investigation into that E. coli outbreak tied to McDonald's is over. The FDA says there's no longer a public safety risk. The outbreak was linked to yellow onions on hamburgers. They were distributed by a California-based farm. 104 people were sickened. One died in Colorado. The Department of Labor might phase out a controversial program. It lets some employers pay disabled workers less than the minimum wage. Critics say their disabilities can hinder productivity. The program is based on a Depression-era law meant to provide work for injured military veterans. And Frontier Airlines is making some upgrades. It's part of its new Frontier transformation. The discount carrier will now add first-class seating in the first 2 rows of its planes. The changes will start next year. That's a look at your consumer news this afternoon. Now we'll take a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
During the Black Friday sale at Home Furniture, get bonus buy store-wide. Plus, get $100 off purchases of $9.99 or more, like this dining set, and $200 off purchases of $19.99 or more, like this sofa, during the Black Friday sale at Home Furniture.
We are all here to support one another.
Hi, I'm Greg.
Hi, Greg.
I bought our vacuum at a box store. I was shopping for groceries and I came out with a vacuum.
I did the same. I was shopping for clothes.
Candles.
Kitty litter.
Hey group, we're not here to judge. We all made the same mistake before deciding to go to A1 Vacuum to make the right purchase. I'm sorry.
A1 Kitty litter.
Our business is picking up. 'Tis the season for mistletoe and holly, for decorated trees and presents and celebration of the good news. I bring you holiday greetings from the Board Store family. Our wish and prayer for you is for a very Merry Christmas and a new year filled with many blessings. If you need a break from all the holiday busy, stop at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse and wander through our 8 historic buildings. You will discover lots of ideas for improving your home in the new year. The Board Store Home Improvements, improving your home, improving your life.
Celebrate the season at Home Seasonal Concepts. Enjoy 50% off the merriest selection of trees, wreaths, garland, and all your festive holiday decor needs. 'Tis the season to sparkle and celebrate. Shop holiday at Home Seasonal Concepts inside all home furniture showrooms.
In a season of giving, one of the biggest impacts you can make is being a bell ringer for the Salvation Army. A red kettle alone raises $7 a day. When a bell ringer is present, that changes to $77 an hour. And all that money donated stays right here in our community, helping those who need it most. The La Crosse Salvation Army thanks you for your donations this year. If you want to be a bell ringer, visit registertoring.com and sign up.
In your medical news, just 4 minutes of physical activity could have a big benefit for some. A study found that for middle-aged women who don't exercise, short bursts of activity could cut their risk of heart attack and stroke in half. Those short bursts could include stair climbing, uphill walking, or playing tag with a child. Access to pharmacies is getting harder for many Americans. A new study finds 1 in 3 pharmacies closed between 2010 and 2021. Black and Latino neighborhoods saw higher rates of closures. Independent pharmacies, which are often excluded from insurance networks, were twice as likely to close over chains. The holidays are about togetherness, but nearly half of Americans say what they really want during the holidays is more alone time. A survey found 46% say that they don't get enough alone time during the holidays, with 56% saying alone time is beneficial to their mental health. Yes, it is. Those were some of the day's top health headlines. As we take a live look outside now from CityCam 8, Nicole is in next with a look at our forecast.
Celebrating 50 years, Asher Lassen Exteriors has been committed to craftsmanship as Western Wisconsin's trusted Renewal by Andersen window and door replacement experts. Our superior quality windows and doors from the trusted brand of Renewal by Andersen are skillfully installed and backed by some of the strongest transferable warranties available. Save up to 24% off on your entire purchase of Renewal by Andersen windows and doors. Plus no money down, no payments, and no interest for up to 12 months. Trust the experts and call Asher's today for your free no obligation estimate at 888-GO-ASHER or visit goasher.com.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
At Toma Health Specialty Clinic, our wound care experts offer specialized treatment plans for a variety of wounds.
I had a heart attack in May, and I ended up with a wound where they took the vein out and it got infected.
Every patient is special to us at Toma. We're not just treating the wound, we're treating the whole person.
I would really recommend Toma Health for all my friends and family.
Toma Health, caring for our community.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Happy holidays from News 8 Now.
We are already seeing very windy conditions out there. If you're near a window or anywhere outside right now, you're definitely feeling those windy, gusty conditions. Strongest of the winds are really going to stay west of the Mississippi, where there's some less tree coverage to block it. As we can see, these are the sustained winds. These aren't even the gusts. We're seeing sustained winds of over 35 miles an hour in eastern Minnesota, southeastern Minnesota. A little bit calmer off into central Wisconsin, but those winds are making their way on over into the rest of the area, and you're definitely going to be feeling it this afternoon. Here we are as we go into the rest of the afternoon. Wind gusts again for everybody upwards of 40 miles an hour. Those are going to continue to increase throughout the evening. Some areas near Rochester have already reported wind gusts above 50 miles an hour, so very windy conditions out there. Very important to be taking extra caution on the roads this afternoon, because all of this wind combined with the much colder temperatures and some of that precipitation that we have out there is going to create for some hazardous conditions. Thankfully, as we head into Thursday morning, here we are around waking up. Wind gusts will have died down to around 25 to 30 miles an hour, so still a little bit of a light breeze out there that will make an impact on our temperatures. However, they'll really start to die down as we get into the afternoon, creating for a little bit of a calmer day. Here we are in radar again, still some nice snow going through areas near Black River Falls. Here's a live look at I-94. You can see the camera shaking, and there is that snow falling down. Visibility is still listed at 10 miles an hour, but there is always a chance for that to drop very quickly in situations like this. Definitely something to keep in mind on if you are traveling in these parts later this afternoon, as there could be some slick and windy conditions with reduced visibility going throughout the rest of the afternoon. As we see, the main portion of that snow is really starting to move on out of our area. However, we're still going to see some lighter snow bands setting up throughout the evening. If you're lucky enough to get caught within one where it just hunkers over you, then you could see some snow amounts. We're really not looking at much
much in terms of snow, just a nice dusting out there, but again, could cause for some travel hazards. Otherwise, look at these wind chills. Already by 3 p.m., that's just in the next couple hours, Eau Claire is below 0. Everybody in the single digits out there, very cold going into the rest of the evening, and then by supper time, many of us feeling like we're below 0 already. So it's going to be a very cold night, especially areas west of the Mississippi, again, because of those very strong winds, going to feel extra cold out there, getting all the way down to near -16 as we go into the later portions of the evening. Waking up in the morning, we're going to be sitting around 10 in La Crosse, although again, that light breeze will still be out there, so those wind chills could still be below 0 when you're going to work or heading sending the kids off to school in the morning, so you're definitely going to want to stay bundled up as you go out tomorrow. Still going to be very cold in the morning. Similar story in Eau Claire, wind chill near -7. Here's those overnight lows. This is what it's going to be in the morning, but again, those wind chills will be near -10 for much of us. And then going throughout the day, not really warming up that much. We're going to be feeling this Arctic air for the remainder of the week, only getting into the teens or the low 20s across much of the area. So we do have one last cold stretch, although the good news is if you're already sick of this, even though those winds and the snow really just started, we do have an end in sight the weekend. Look at all of those 40s. Potentially 3 days where we're getting into the 40s. It's going to be feeling like a heat wave out there. 47 on Sunday. I'm really looking forward to it. I have my parents coming to visit, so hopefully we'll be able to have some nice outdoor activities for once.
We're going to be ready to get outdoors for sure. Yeah, we're going to start going crazy.
Already,
yeah, but it'll be nice to bundle up for a little bit tonight,
Definitely.
right? Yeah. Thanks, Nicole. Coming up, why this major defense contractor is turning to an unusual team of firefighters. See how 1,200 hungry helpers are protecting Denver communities.
The Ashley Black Friday event is extended, so now it's the Ashley, ooh, I am so going to be the hostess with the mostest now, extended Black Friday event. But don't wait, it's also the Ashley You Can Save Up to $1,000 store-wide extended Black Friday event.
I'm Steve from Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions. If you see condensation here, you could have mold hiding here. You need a trusted window company to replace the window and check for hidden issues. At Clear Choice, we know that your home is your biggest investment, and in a year like this, every dollar needs to be spent wisely. Our team will complete our Weather Guardian 15-step installation process on every job to ensure your home and family are safe before we leave. Buy one window, get 50% off your second window. Choose Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions or something less.
Merry Christmas from everyone at Benedictine Living Community La Crosse. An assisted living community, but really a group of people who appreciate the power of just being together. This season is a time of warmth and joy with family. It's an opportunity for connection. Celebrate that. Discover that feeling by visiting blclacrosse.org. Benedictine Living Community La Crosse. A community that feels like family.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
The Ashley Black Friday event is extended, so now it's the Ashley Mommy Needs This More Than Anything Else in the World extended Black Friday event. But don't wait, because it's also the Ashley You Can Get 0% interest for 72 months extended Black Friday event. The First Warn Weather app. Download it today. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
A unique solution to prevent wildfires in Denver, Lockheed Martin is bringing in 1,200 goats. The Colorado Aerospace Company hired Goat Green to help clear dry vegetation around its facility. There they go. The hoofed helpers work by eating through grass and brush, creating natural fire breaks to slow any potential spread. The four-legged firefighting crew aims to protect both the company's grounds and nearby neighborhoods. All right, stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we come back.
Start your holiday shopping with the Holman Locker and Meat Market. Order a double smoked ham, prime rib, fresh turkey, or smoked salmon. Create a custom gift basket. Don't forget the beer and the best beef jerky for your get-together. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
Refresh your space during Dutch Boy Days with help from Menards. Dutch Boy DuraClean is an interior paint and primer in one with Stay Clean technology, so your home stays beautiful longer. A gallon starts at $19.98 after $4 rebate. Dutch Boy Forever Interior Paint and Primer offers powerhouse protection with its stain-blocking, odor-reducing technologies. Get a gallon starting at $31.96 after $5 rebate now at Menards.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Does your home have a crawl space? They can be filled with musty air, standing water, mold, and pests, all right beneath your feet. And those things can eventually make their way inside your home. Protect your family and your home's value with crawl space sealing from American Water Works. A sealed crawl space stays clean and fresh, blocks out pests, and keeps your home warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. A sealed crawl space means a healthier home. So for a healthy, energy-efficient home, call American Water Works.
I was coming home from work one day on the motorcycle. A delivery truck in front of me made an illegal U-turn, and I hit the side of the truck. I suffered a severe traumatic brain injury. My life has never been the same since.
Sean's dad got a referral from a judge. They recommended Schwabel, Getz, and Sieben.
And hiring the law firm, it took a lot of burden off our shoulders. We could go on with life. It was a great experience.
They were awesome.
Representing accident victims for over 40 years, Schwabel, Getz, and Sieben.
Start your holiday shopping with the Holman Locker and Meat Market. Order a double smoked ham, prime rib, fresh turkey, or smoked salmon. Create a custom gift basket. Don't forget the beer and the best beef jerky for your get-together. Holman Locker and Meat Market and much, much more.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day. Get it today.
Well, if you weren't listening the last 3 times, it's going to be very windy out there. Wind gusts upwards of 50 miles an hour. We've already reached above that in across the Mississippi and southeastern Minnesota. So very windy out there. Once we get through today, though, it's looking a lot nicer. You're going to have to strap those lawn decorations down outside, though, 'cause those could definitely be taking a trip.
Okay,
today.
yeah, that's a good tip. Yeah, get those away. We don't want those to be blown away. We don't want Rudolph to be blown away.
Yeah, in your neighbor's yard.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Nicole. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow.